Angella Sharpe, and you're watching STL TV, and I am now joined by Quantarrius Wilson with ROQ Solid. Thanks so much for joining me today.
Oh, it's a pleasure.
Okay, so first of all, ROQ Solid is kind of you've got a whole, there's a training facility and you're doing events, so kind of give me what this is all about.
Yes, ma'am. So ROQ Body Academy is the holding company of all my companies. So ROQ Solid Academy, ROQ Solid Events is where I host my events throughout the country, natural bodybuilding events. So we do drug testing, we bring people from out the country, in the country as well. And it's, it's pretty fun. We actually have a gym in Earth City as well. We've been actually moving into that facility in March of this year. So it's a great facility, a personal training facility. So it's by appointment only, small gym, but the clients love it.
I mean, I bet they would love that. Now, I mean, when somebody sees kind of some of these, if you will, bodybuilders, that looks really hard. So lifting weights is hard, keeping the diet is hard, but at your training facility, you kind of help people manage that.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. So we give them a personalized meal plan. We give them personalized workouts outside of meeting with us, and we just guide them all the way to the stage. It can take anywhere between 4 to 12 months, depending on the current physique that that person has and the work ethic that that person has. So
I got to tell you, when I look at those photos, I say lifting weights would be hard enough. Yeah. It would be the eating, I feel like, that would be the hardest.
Yeah, and it's just the dedication that you have to put into it. It's going out with friends and making sure that you stick to your plan, taking your food with you, going out with family, doing the same, not really restricting yourself from eating, but restricting your choices of eating.
Right.
So again, bodybuilders eat tons and tons of food, but when it comes to the choices of food, that's restricted.
That's where it kind of gets limited a little bit.
Yeah, but even that's a game within itself, just challenging yourself not to venture off into, something that's going to take you away from your goal.
And you have an event coming up.
Yes.
So let's talk about that a little bit.
So we have the Show Me Stay Classic. This is my baby show. This last year was my first year hosting the event. I've been doing natural bodybuilding for 12 years now. And as of 2 years ago, I started promoting events. It was just to give the opportunity to those who needed an outlet to showcase their hard work or to have something to help them structure, their everyday life. So, the Show Me Stay Classic is September 3rd. 2022 at Harrisville State University. It'll be from 10 until, the show usually lasts about 6 hours. So it's like we're bringing athletes from around the country, pro athletes as well as amateur athletes, so everybody will get a chance to see St. Louis as well as enjoy. That's very cool, and people can come just kind of watch this if they're not in that whole bodybuilder state themselves. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. People can come and watch, buy a ticket at the door or on Eventbrite, and that way you can come enjoy the show. You can learn about the sport of natural bodybuilding and what the benefits of just being a natural athlete. And that's within itself, something to look into, just to be healthy. Right, and I mean, obviously you're highlighting the natural part of this. Yes. So there's drug testing and everything. So all those people on the stage on this event are going to be people who did all of this naturally. Naturally, yes, ma'am, with the minimum supplements. You're thinking protein, BCAAs, and multivitamins. And with that and hard work, you can really build an amazing physique with the dedication and the right guidance. Wow. So all these people are going to showcase that, and I'm looking forward to bringing them in town and showing them how beautiful St. Louis is, as well as rewarding them with some great prizes. Yeah, well, the prizes will go awesome, but you don't just do this here in St. Louis. You're kind of well known. You do this in other places. Yeah, so again, I've been personally training in bodybuilding for the past 12 years, so I've been able to travel and meet several people in several different states and so on and so forth. So I've gained some respect within the industry. So I was able to host events, and people support those events because of the respect I was, granted. Right. So Dallas being one, St. Louis being the other, Atlanta, Georgia, Coral Springs, Florida, Chicago, Illinois. We're kind of all over the place. So. Kind of all over the place. Yeah. And so this event that is coming up on the 3rd, yes, ma'am. That one is going to kind of, if somebody has never been, maybe they want to learn about it, they want to experience it, what will they see when they come in those doors? Oh man, they're going to see people who trained, not just worked out, who trained to look a certain way in certain categories. There are 3 women categories and 2 male categories. Men's bodybuilding, men's physique, women's bikini, women's figure, and women's bodybuilding. Each body being a different shape, a different form. So you're going to be able to see how people build their physique based off their current structure.
Okay, so when someone is going through this, and there's 3 different categories for women and a couple categories for men, so can you kind of maybe break it down a little bit and tell me what those 3 different categories for the women are?
The 3 different categories for women is bikini being
Okay.
one, bikini being your more beach body look, your more slender frame look.
Slender frame,
yes,
okay.
Ma'am. Yes, ma'am. And then you have figure. Figure being your more, a little bit more shapely, a little bit more muscular than the bikini. A little bit more
Okay.
shapely shoulders, a little bit more fuller lats, a little more tapered waist, a little bit more bigger legs. Bodybuilding being what it is. Your bigger muscles,
Right.
your bigger muscle bellies, your big arms, your triceps, your big legs, things of that nature. Those are your women categories. So bikini, figure, and women's bodybuilding.
Okay, so that's cool. So when somebody comes in to work with you, if they come to your gym and they want to kind of get into this, they're not necessarily going to be able to pick the body that they want because it kind of is based on your bone structure to start with.
Exactly. Yes, ma'am. Exactly. So when a person comes in, again, like you say, depending on their bone structure is what we will recommend them compete in. But we'll also recommend them go to a show, see what best fits their personality. And if they see that that category isn't their personality, we'll recommend they take the time to build the body that they want to build for that particular category. So if somebody comes in who's in bikini, I'm not really about heels, I really do on my feet. Well, hey, let's train you for women's bodybuilding. That might take a little longer, we might need a little bit more time, but we will put in the work, we'll give your body what it needs with food and supplements, and you'll build that body over time.
I love that. And so who will win these awesome medals that you've been showing off?
So we have classes as big as eight competitors per class. So the top 5 in each class will win a medal. And then we have we're working on getting some specialty made St. Louis representation trophies to give to the overall winners.
Because it's important to show off where they're winning this from.
Man, St. Louis is so, it's not appreciated as much as it should be. So not being from here, you know, since I was young teenager, I was able to, again, go back to my hometown and come back and really see the beauty of St. Louis. The free parks, the attractions downtown, like it's a beautiful city.
Well, I love that for you. Now, let's go through one more time,
Yes, ma'am.
the 3rd.
Yep.
So tell us where we get the tickets, where we can find out information, how we can show up.
Hey, so the tickets will be sold on Eventbrite, as well as front door. You can also contact a representative of my company. We can also, you know, make sure you get a ticket at the door, or, like I said, Eventbrite. The show starts at 10 a.m. at Harris-Stowe State University. The show, like I said, will last up until about 4 to 6 hours, so give or take. Then from there, we're actually going to have a celebration at the On-God Arts Hotel. It'll be not only a celebration for the athletes, but a birthday celebration for myself.
Oh, you're throwing yourself your own party.
Yeah, I am. I'm going to slide that in there. So I'm excited about that. And just, again, to showcase the beauty of St. Louis, the On-God, the view of it is gorgeous when you look downtown. So it's just really showing off St. Louis. This is my opportunity to really help, you know, uplift the city. So.
Well, I love that. All right, so, and then if somebody's watching and they're like, not where I want to be, you can help them get somewhere. Can you help them get anywhere, or are you just training them for these bodybuilding type moments?
I can help them get anywhere.
Help them get anywhere. So tell everybody where they can find out that information.
So you can find that information at www.roqbody.com, rockbody.com. We have our programs on there, as well as our location, as well as our events, as well as our supplements that we have as well. So we have our own brand of supplements too.
All right there.
So, yeah.
Well, I think I'm going to have to wear this now because I'm not going to win this ever.
You would be surprised.
So make sure you follow him. Check out the upcoming event, and make sure you keep it right here on SCL TV and Experience St. Louis.